June 19th, 1865, known today as Juneteenth, is one of the most significant dates in American history, and it holds deep meaning in Baptist theology as well. Though the Emancipation Proclamation was issued more than 2 years earlier, enforcement was slow, especially in Texas, where over 250,000 enslaved people remained in bondage. On that day, Union General Gordon Granger arrived in Galveston, Texas, and announced General Order Number 3, declaring that all enslaved people were free. This proclamation not only ended slavery in Texas, but also marked the beginning of a profound spiritual and ecclesiastical transformation, especially among Black Baptists. Many enslaved African Americans had already embraced the Christian faith, often secretly worshiping under harsh conditions. The Baptist tradition, with its emphasis on believers' baptism, congregational governance, and the priesthood of all believers, resonated powerfully with enslaved Christians. Baptism symbolized dying to the old life and rising into new freedom in Christ, even while physically enslaved. Juneteenth allowed formerly enslaved believers to form independent Black Baptist churches, free to govern themselves and worship without white oversight. These churches became vital centers of worship, education, and community resilience. Within a few decades, thousands of Black Baptist congregations had been established across the South, and they organized into associations and conventions. One of the most influential bodies to emerge was the National Baptist Convention, founded in 1895, which grew to become the largest African American denomination in the United States. This convention supported missions, schools, and social programs, nurturing a theology deeply rooted in liberation, justice, and hope. Black Baptist preachers became prophetic voices, preaching a gospel that was not only about spiritual salvation, but also about social freedom and human dignity. Leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., Adam Clayton Powell Sr., and Benjamin Mays drew from this rich tradition as they championed civil rights and social justice. Juneteenth also highlighted and reinforced core Baptist principles: the autonomy of the local church, religious liberty, biblical authority, and the equality of all believers before God. For African American Baptists, these convictions were lived realities, reclaiming Christianity as a faith of liberation and empowerment. Today, Juneteenth remains a holy day of remembrance and celebration, a day that calls the church to reflect on the inseparable link between faith and freedom. It reminds us that true gospel freedom embraces both the soul and society, and that the church must always stand with the oppressed. On June 19th, 1865, freedom was declared by an army general, but for Black Baptists, it was the day a theological and ecclesial revolution began. A revolution that shaped not only Baptist history, but the broader story of American Christianity.